All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Back here with the Cougar. Just the Cougar, not any other vehicles on this channel, because this is the only one that's getting worked on, and getting videos posted about it. But anyways, we're not gonna dive into that. So last video we talked about, at the end of it, car had an oil pressure problem, about 3-4 pounds of oil pressure at idle, which ain't gonna do it. So I'd speculated it could be a plug left out of the front of the motor, behind the timing cover and all that stuff. That's really about the only place that pressure could blow down on a small block Ford without it spewing out somewhere. So that last video was filmed Sunday night. Today is Monday, and the air compressor is going to interrupt this video. You know what? Let me turn this off. Just can't have anything nice. Thank you. Anyways, shut up. Talked about pressure blowing off front of the motor is about the only place you can lose it without it blowing out somewhere. So came home tonight and started tearing everything apart, and wouldn't you know it, that right there, see that plug? Yeah, about 30 minutes ago there wasn't a plug in there, so that'd be it, or at least I hope. I'm gonna get the timing chain put back on it, so I don't spin this thing out of time, and then we're gonna see if that is our problem. Get a gauge hooked back up to it, and hopefully that was it. So yeah, crisis hopefully averted. Was really not looking forward to cutting the K member out of this thing and pulling the pan off and checking the pump, which is still a possibility, I suppose, but it's looking like that was it. So yeah, there's the update on that issue. So now I'm gonna get this thing thrown back together, and we're gonna see if it has some oil pressure. All right, timing cover is installed. Plug the sensor back up. It should be working right. I think 4 pounds was pretty accurate. I don't feel like pulling that sensor out, to be honest with you. So what the what was that? Okay. Well, let's see if she'll crank. And it shouldn't line off because it's not going to have RPM signal. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's fixed. 55 at cranking is fucking badass. How about that shit? Alright. Crisis averted. Very cool. Very cool. Happy about that. Cool. So today's Monday. I have school tomorrow, so I don't have a gasket, unfortunately. I ripped to hell mine. Yeah, she's no good. She's done. Yeah. I don't know. A little ultra gray, probably be fine. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking this thing apart again. I'm putting a new gasket on it. Ripped pan gasket too. That's really cool. Really happy about that. So hopefully hopes, dreams, and some ultra gray holds that dude together. But yeah, so today's Monday. Today's Monday. I gotta go to school tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday, which for you will be here in about a second and a half. And we're back. So it's been a couple days. It's been about a second and a half for you guys, but went ahead and got everything reassembled. You got that plug in, got the timing set all put back on, front covers back on, got the crank trigger all set back up. I was thinking I was going to put water in it and do some other stuff, but I'd really rather just see if it'll start, make sure the crank trigger and all that is still set up right before we really start getting anything like that. So I think now we're gonna turn it over and see if it'll light off. If it does, I'll let it run for a few seconds, and then that'll probably be it. It is getting a little late, and I got work in the morning, so I'm not gonna be out here too late messing around with it. Just want to make sure it runs, and so I can get a little bit of sleep tonight and have a clear conscience. So all right, let's start this pig. He's at oil pressure now. Alright, and there you have it. You got the Cougar running with oil pressure. Now, behind the scenes, that last clip was, a few days ago, or, a couple weeks ago, whatever. Behind the scenes, we've got a lot done on the car. Redid the fuel feed, got all the water mess stuff put on, got alternator put on it, got the vacuum crank case evacuation dealy whopper put on there. Basically just been doing a lot of small stuff, a lot of just loose ends things, that last 10% of the build, and got that list done, and that was kind of the last of the building list. Now we're on to the list before it goes to the dyno. I've got a couple things done tonight, hoping to get it done, ready to go tonight. Come home tomorrow, load it, and then we'll head to Tyler's and get on the dyno. I got a couple things to do. Nothing too major. I do need to warm it up so I can get the junk brad pen out of this thing and put the Lord's oil in it. Good old Schaefer's. And then after that, got to put some top lube in the methanol. I don't know that you really need top lube in this methanol, but it is going through that real small solenoid, so might as well, I guess. Then a couple other things, and then we're gonna go to the dyno. But right now, I'm gonna fire it back up. You guys are gonna hear it sound a little cleaner. I've been working on the tune, just doing small stuff like the idle. So we'll fire it back up, get some more heat in it, and then we're gonna drain the junk oil out of this thing. Anyways, Lord's oil's in, Schaefer's is in. Now I've got a handful of other things to do. Nothing too overly crazy. I got to put some meth in the meth tank because this is a street car and it runs on methanol. Bolt the dash in it. Tyler might like that, being able to steer the car. And then my very long wastegate pipe needs cut off because the way I redid the turbo kit, it's quite long. So none of that's really overly exciting work. So let's do a little movie magic and get some stuff done real quick. Just like that, TV magic. We're back. And look, no list. It's all gone. So I decided, you know, got a street card up, so went through the dash back in it. I didn't really feel like bolting the column up in it and then have to come back home and unbolt it and then put the dash in and then bolt it back up. So just one foul swoop, got her finished up. Got my little wastegate dump cut off. That's good. I think it's ready to go. I'm gonna put some more fuel in it. I do have to get some more, fill my jugs up. Yeah, my jugs. I'm cutting that out of the video. That's getting cut out of the video. Had to fill my fuel jugs up. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. I've got the streetcar sauce. You know, definitely not methanol because it's a streetcar. Got that all ready to go. Got some tools packed up. Just 'cause I like using my own shit. Wheels are torqued. Got fuel in it. I'll have to air up the tires tomorrow night before we load it, and then that should be it. And then get it loaded and headed up to Tyler's. So next clip, we're gonna throw this thing on the trailer. Let's do it. Well, it's the first time this thing has seen the sunlight, or I guess the clouds, in a long time, but nonetheless loaded and ready to go. So let's get on the road and head up to Nationwide Customs and hopefully make some decent power with this thing. Well, I forgot to film the drive up here, but we are unloaded and up here at Nationwide Customs up here in good old Windfall, Indiana. And as you can see, the Pro Mods are heavy out here, so should be a good night. God damn it, that hurt. I think Tyler's strapping the car down right now, and then I'm going to start making some pulls, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so it's been a few minutes, but Tyler's been kind of messing with the tune, getting stuff kind of close. I think we're getting ready to make a wastegate pull and make sure fueling is all okay. See him in there working on it right now. We're kind of playing around with the methanol, water methanol stuff now that I'm going to do that, so the intercooler. So he's going to toy with that a little bit, and then we'll start cranking some boost to this thing and see if it makes a little bit of power.
Think so?
You seen no oil or nothing?
Oh, I posted. Alright guys, there you have it. We got the Cougar on the dyno, got the tuning pretty good. Fuel's safe and the timing is safe as well. So Tyler did a great job on that. Big thank you to Tyler, Nationwide Customs up in Windfall, Indiana. Check them out. Tyler does tuning, fab work, wiring, carries a lot of parts, carries Schaefer's oil that you guys saw me put in. So hit him up for stuff like that. So make some decent power. I'm thinking about trolling you guys, so if I did, then that's what I did. I'm not gonna give out the power numbers. While this car is a no prep car, it's still, I still want to grudge race with the car, so I'm not gonna give out actual power numbers. But got the car tuned, got it on the dyno. I know where to stop with the car, as far as what the motor will handle and whatnot. So we're good there. We do have some work to do. I'm not sure if I covered it or what happened. I know I didn't film all at the dyno, so I apologize for that, but we do need to get a new throttle body on it. And I really kicked myself in the teeth on that because our Holly guy sent me a new throttle body and I didn't put it on. And the reason is really stupid, and I'll go ahead and tell you. I didn't want to buy the $40 reducer to go for 4-inch, 3.5-inch for the charge pipe, so I just used the old throttle body. I figured the hell with it. So as usual, kicking myself in the teeth. So got a reducer ordered now, and we're gonna get that throttle body put on it, get that fixed because it was leaking methanol out of the stem, which $62 Amazon throttle body, can't really expect a whole lot out of that. A couple other small things. I'm not sure if I talked about it, so I'll go over it again. We're going to put a sensor for the crankcase on it to make sure we're getting an actual vacuum pulled out of it and we're not pressurizing the crankcase. I don't think I showed you guys, but we do have a little one-way valve, like some old school stuff on there, and it should work. I mean, it should work fine, but we just want to make sure that it's actually working. And I had a little scare with the oil blowing out of the dipstick when it hit the rev limiter, which is also the reason we're putting a sensor on the crankcase, make sure we're not getting any pressure. But I had a little scare with that because the oil looked a little milky, and Schaefer's oil, so it does look a little milky, but Schaefer's oil, so it still retains its lubrication factors. But we're going to put a coolant pressure sensor on it to monitor that and make sure nothing's getting stupid with that. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this video. Now in the next video, you see we got the car on the 4-post here. Thank God Dad's 4-post was open because I did not want to do this off jack stands. And we got some scales while we were at Brandon's borrowing some, or got some scales while we were at Tyler's or somebody else's scales, whatever. But we're gonna scale it right now, get some weights made, get some ballast put in it. I've got a number I'm shooting for. I hope I get it there with the amount of ballast I want to put in it. I'm hoping it doesn't get too stupid. Of course, all the weight I took off the nose of it, I put back in with the aftermarket block, so that's nice. But next video you guys see, we're going to be scaling this thing, get some ballast put in it, setting up the chassis. I've got some bar angles that I want to set it at. I think I can get it there. It's got stock boxes, so I kind of have to just play with ride height. After that, you gotta put some tires on it. I'd like to put a hood on it if I have time, but we're quickly running out of time because I have to race in 7 days. But if we have time, put a hood on it, and then next video we'll be testing this thing. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff if you feel inclined to. We do have a merch store, check that out. I don't know if we're gonna announce it just yet, but some stuff coming here real soon. Big old announcement coming real soon. We're really excited about. So stay tuned for that as well, and we'll see you guys in the next video.